Hello Gemini, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Venus and Jupiter signs. Welcome to your reading for 2020. Welcome and thank you for being here today with me. So, wow, how amazing. The whole year has gone by so quickly and already we are in literally just steps away from 2020, and what a year it has been and what a year it will be. And for you Geminis, it will be an important year because the eclipses will start happening the second half of 2020 in your sign and your opposite sign. So it will be, the time has come for you Geminis. So right, what have I done here? I have four categories of four, well, not questions, but yeah, categories that should help to kind of understand what's happening for you. So the first one we have here, the challenge for you that you will experience in 2020. The second part is how you're going to be lucky. And the third one is the biggest change in 2020 in your life. And the last one, what advice cards have got for you for the year 2020. So let's start with your reading. Right, so the challenge. What I'm actually sensing, the challenge is the wishes coming true, the dreams. There is some dreams that you will find it very hard to manifest in your life, and there is a very big purpose for all of this. I'm sensing very strongly that, you know, wishes and dreams is like the 9th house stuff, right? And is Aquarius for you, the 9th house. And there is a very brief moment when Saturn will enter Aquarius and then it will go back. So you're gonna have a taste of what why you might not able to receive some dreams that you want. There's dreams and wishes, there you go. And I think the big theme about this is maybe what you want is, it was developed in your head, for example, very long time ago. So it could be that you could be chasing a dream or a wish that maybe is like 20 years old, just for example, right? And you struggle to get it, for example, because you probably outgrown it and it doesn't serve you anymore. You're a different person now. You have changed, and the wish and the dream, you know, we don't question it. We attach to it and that's it, and we have it. And so if you will struggle to gain your wishes and dreams in 2020, I feel as with Saturn, there will be a period of time when you will be put in a position to question and actually rethink your dreams and wishes. What is it that you actually want and why you don't get them? And, you know, the whole big shenanigans about this whole thing. So that will be the challenging part, because I feel like there is an opportunity. It could be love, right? Whatever you wish for. It could be love. It could be new opportunity. It could be something that you really want to do. It could be relationship. Could be friendships. Could be many things. But the idea for it is that you would a bit struggle with that, and so that you could look at it, you know. You created this wish and you kind of put it into the basket, and you've been walking around with it and not questioning, just that's it, that's my wish. But now I feel in 2020 you will have to go back and relook what you really want, what are your wishes are, and your dreams and aspirations, and what, you know, this higher mind kind of a thing. And yeah, so that's where you could be experiencing some. So for example, right, you, let's say, meet somebody, you have a new love, let's say, coming in, and you were not able to have a start with this person. It will be impossible. We have here the Fool reverse, we have King of Pentacles reverse, we have here with the yin and yang, we have the Hermit reverse, the Hierophant reverse, the Knight of Cups reversed. It's like relationship would not go, you know, it would not able to stop, but the love and everything would be there. Is because most likely there is something that maybe you saw as a wish from that person, let's say, right, that is outdated now for you, and you'll be asked to relook, review, and basically create more updated version of your wish list. Because at the end of 2020, when Saturn and Jupiter are going to enter your 9th house, this is when you're able to start manifesting them, okay? And so it's kind of giving you some time to figure it out, okay? So this is why, if you will not get your wishes the way you want them, don't get upset. Just know why it is happening. So the second part is the luck. how you're going to be lucky in 2020. Okay, so the luck for just remember, the luck is an interesting lady, I call it, because luck to me, how I perceive it, is that let's say you're in a bad situation and luck comes and helps you to get you out of the hard situation. That's how I perceive luck. Of course, maybe there's a different variations of it, but what I see here is that what we have been talking with you actually in quite a few videos now, if you've been following me for some time, then you will know that we'll be talking about the situation where that you've been stuck and you've been suffering and waiting and not being able to shake something off you. So the luck comes in a sense that this never-ending story that is, you see, like this 10 of Wands is so hard, so difficult, it requires so hard work to keep putting in, and you keep trying to fix it and mend it and do things, and it's just, the thing is, you will try to maybe restart. So it could be, for example, an old relationship, you try to restart and do it again. Or you would try to restart and maybe a project or something that is, you try to redo again, because we have the Ace of Wands. So there's something that you want to start and it's a luck, right? How it works out. So you will have a go at it. And I feel like it could be the very last go, because we do have here walking away and the 10 of Swords on top of it as the clarifier. So it can't be any clearer than this, right? Why? Because you have a victory over the Page of Wands reverse. You have a victory over some sort of a childish situation, maybe childish person, maybe a childish mindset. Maybe there is something that has not been very, it has not been working, right? And so that's what will end. You will not try to keep fixing the same situation over and over again. The luck for you is in 2020 is that finally you will be released from it. Because remember, you will be, just like I said, the eclipses will start happening in your 7th house, right? Because that's where the K2 is. And where K2 is, this is what we're releasing. This is what we're kind of letting go. This is where, but this is also where we see the results, actually. So the relationships, other people, that's where you will start seeing the results the most. And so most likely, there's quite many stories I've known. I know that during that kind of important times, you can literally, if you're stuck somewhere, you can meet somebody, right? And that's it. That will make you unstuck from the person, let's say, that you've been stuck with. But at the same time, the new person, it will not play out as well. So it will be that kind of a pivotal changes in your life that it comes in, it clears you up from something that's been holding you tight, but it's not like permanent sense that that's it, whatever new comes in, it will be like permanent. It's more for like changing you and moving you so that you can get away from this old belief system or old like wishes that they're not yours anymore or something like that. So the luck for you is that you're getting release from this old situation, and you will get answers. You will get a lot of answers about this pain, maybe about this, what you've been suffering about. You will get why things has not been working out. This is how the luck will manifest in your life in 2020. So whatever is not going to work out, this is the most amazing luck you're going to have, okay? Allow it to be. Allow it to be just like that. You also have, not just because 7th house, which is Jupiter, right? When this whole big square with Neptune. And so there was a lot of confusion in 2019 between relationship, the status, where's the going, the direction of it. And so now that Jupiter moved into the 8th house of yours, which is the sudden changes. And it will be a lot of squares happening between the 11th house Mars, retrograde, and all of those placements in your 8th house. So there will be social aspect is definitely affected, I think, in 2020, either with your friend groups, your long-term goals, right? Sudden changes in these situations. And so friendships, communications, partnerships, And it can just suddenly shift as well, because 8th house is unexpected. You don't know, right? So that's what seems to be happening here for you. So like I said, you have a victory, okay? This is a victory. So you have to see that walking away from very, very hard situation that you've been stuck on and you've been trying to mend over and over again, and it's only thing has been causing you is a lot of pain, you will be released from that. That's your luck. And so the next part here, we have biggest change for you in 2020. So this is where the whole reading is starting to, it's a one big growing thing. So here's the thing. Where's the biggest change? Everything that has been unfair in your life, right? And maybe you've been not ready for the messages, right? The message has been coming for you, the 7th chakra. You've been receiving a lot of downloads, a lot of information through dreams, and intuition been speaking to you, all of this stuff. But you were not ready, because now you are. 2020, you are ready for this. The TikTok, the time has come. And you know, like what I've noticed with the transits and astrological planets, how they move, is that you can't force yourself to do something when the time is not right. Or you can't force the situation to unfold if this time is not right. And for you, the Geminis, 2020 is when those situations that you've been stuck in, the time has come. There is a victory. Right? We have another victory card, the Chariot. There's movement forward. You will stand up for yourself. The time has come to do that. And you will hear the messages. What is unfair in your life? Where you're not being treated fairly? It will be so obvious for you. You will not able to tolerate it anymore. I think that's what this is. And you will see also that you will not able to manifest anything new with this, because it's like, what you've been holding on to, there's maybe a lot of envy, maybe a lot of jealousy going on, and it's almost like holding you back. It's been holding you back to look forward into the future, go into the new directions, or making some decisions, because it's been like afraid, or somebody, or maybe it's a mentality, or maybe this is people in your life, maybe there's a friendships in your life that's been very toxic, and envy of you, and this what could be cleared up, and maybe people will leave now in your life that has not been good for you. And so that will be the good luck, and you will get the answers why, right? And because it's time to take action. That's what the biggest change will be, is that you will start taking action, and you will harmonize and balance out. Because what is balance? Is Libra loves balance, right? But the balance is not by being just quiet and not saying anything. Balance means is that you take action to balance the situation out. So I feel like that's what it is. You're going to start taking action, and you could be emotionally very hyped up on it, because you are letting go, and the time has come. And look at this, the theme of it is death and justice. So some of you could be dealing with the legal situation. We have justice here. For some it could be literally like a divorce thing, because that also can be that, but there is something that karmically you are changing what has been unfair in your life. And I feel like this is taking more control, but on the same time it's not like control, because you in 2020 you were not able to fully control your life. What you will able to do is just, because you're a mutable sign, you will able to flow with the changes. And I think that's what it is. Maybe you were stuck, and now you will able to be more in your element and be more mutable and just go with the changes. So the changes is that the time has come. It's time to take action, and you will balance out and release, right, everything that's been holding you up, holding you away from your life. You will release maybe the envious people, or a situation that has been a lot of jealousy been there. You will finally hear the message where the unfairness has been done to you. You will bring the balance back into your life. You bring the justice back into your life, and that's the best thing you can do. So you see, like, it's kind of all blends into this kind of everything, and you will able to have more happiness to come into your life. And so the very last one, we have here an advice for you for 2020. And so once again, we have what you need to release, and we have Ace of Wands here reversed. So whatever you see here, you start as a good luck, but you still will walk away. There is something you need to release, right? So this is how it works. Let's say, but just like I said earlier, if somebody will come in and you will, let's say you try to restart, or you're trying to start something new, but the reason why there's something new is coming in is for you to see what you need to let go of, okay? So if something doesn't work out in 2020, don't see it as a bad. It's not, it's amazing, okay? It is absolutely amazing. So it is clarifying process. So what you need to advise is, you need to release what is not working in your life. You need to release that is not gonna work. That's it. And believe in the impossible. You will have the connections you want. You will have the love you want. You will have the friendships you want. Every connection you will have it. Okay, just believe, and just know that you should not settle, of course, for less. Then you know that, and this is why, once again, the wishes will be difficult, because the wishes that you might have are not good for you anymore. And so this is why you might have to review them, so that the people now who will come into your life, they will be more in alignment. Maybe this is why it didn't work out. Okay, so believe in the possible. You will have the connections and the right decisions and all of this. Also here, as an advice, we have peace, and I see here the strategy. Okay, so you would definitely advise is to find peace with something that you can't control everything. That's number one thing. Okay, with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Also finding peace that maybe for some, if you will have a relationship, let's say that you can't find a commitment, because when the eclipse is happening, this is not the best time to do those things, because everything is very shaky and changeable. It is not time for stabilizing. It is time to change. Okay, so remember, eclipses are always a time for change. So you will be experiencing changes for the next 18 months. That's what it is about, and then you will start stabilizing them. Okay, and right now you just have to go through changes. So find the peace in that, on those unstable times, or in those times where you're going through changes, and also know that you can't control it, because the time has come for you to move somewhere now, and so life is going to take you there. And yeah, so just enjoy the process instead of resisting it. And when you find the peace, it will be much more pleasurable and much more nicer to walk along that journey. Also, what do I see here with the strategy and a happy family? So if you want to have this good connection with people, with the partnerships, you know, happy family, you know, the thing is that I'm sensing here, there needs to be a very good plan intact, okay, the strategy card. And with the tribe, and this is saying about that everybody needs, I guess everybody has their own freedom. I mean, the Queen of Swords reversed, sometimes it's so independent where it just does not allow anybody in. Okay, it's just completely, everybody is just like a very singular like this. And so maybe that's also what can be, let's say this is a family situation. It can be, of course, in many ways, but that means that finding peace, that everybody is independent, but everybody knows what is the role in the situation. That's the key for the happiness, for the happy family. Is it your friendships, or is it your romantic relationship, your family, your co-workers, anybody? Everybody needs to know. So like there should be no confusion in this situation, and then there will be no like emotional outbursts. Is that what I'm hearing? Because with the Emperor, you know, this is a very good leader, right? And so by very good leader, first there should be no confusion. So in other words, like we can't do like today we say one thing and tomorrow we say something else that will contradict the information that was said yesterday. That's going to create confusion, and that can create arguments, that can create problems, and so on. Is just will not stop. So here I'm sensing that if that can be worked on, and allow everybody to be independent, and allow that there is no confusion, and knowing that the control can't be put on, everybody needs to do their own thing, and just know that the connections can work out in amazing ways. You just have to release something that is not working, okay? Something that is just not working. And with the Four of Swords as a theme, I think this is pretty much saying that needs to be like a healing. So you need to heal something, or you need to heal yourself, or you need to heal the relationships. There is some sort of calmness, peace that will come. But firstly, by good luck, something will leave, right? Something that has not been working will finally leave, and the time has come. And that will allow you to get this into the good, happy relationship, or a family, or a connection with somebody that you want in your life, okay? So that is, I know it's complicated in some ways, how I'm sometimes explaining them, but I think that the years do have a theme, right? And it's not every single situation that will be happening in 2020, it still will be aligned to the kind of one bigger picture, right? So they might seem like unrelated at first, but they will still come into this one big theme. And then at the end of the year, you'll be like, oh, okay, that's what year 2020 was about. But dear Geminis, this is what I have for you for year 2020. And I hope that you enjoy this reading, and I hope this information is useful for you, and you can take it and use it to your advantage in the year 2020. If you did enjoy it, consider subscribing if you haven't done so yet, and press the little bell button next to it. It will notify you next time I will upload a video. Also, if you'd like to leave me a comment, then let me know. Do you resonate with the theme? Do you think that this is something that will play out, or you will maybe resonate with a different part of the sign in your horoscope? So thank you so much. Happy New Year, and I will speak to you soon. Bye-bye.